Welcome to the video training for the Annual Survey of Fraternal Activity, Form 1728. The topics of this training will include how to collect the necessary data for Form 1728 and how to submit your completed Annual Survey of Fraternal Activity online. The Annual Survey of Fraternal Activity collects details on the charitable and volunteer efforts of all facets of the order. This form is intended to record your council or assembly fraternal activity for one full calendar year and is due January 31st of the following calendar year. Let's begin our discussion with data collection. Track your programs, events, volunteer efforts, and charitable disbursements from the start to the finish of each fraternal year. Be sure to share information with incoming officers at the start of each fraternal year to ensure that no information is lost. The Supreme Council has created several tools to help you track fraternal activities and their corresponding donations and volunteer time. These include the Fraternal Leader Success Planner, item number 5033, the Fraternal Programs Report Form, item number 10784, which can be submitted online only. And the Annual Survey of Fraternal Activity Individual Member Worksheet, item number 1728A. The Fraternal Leader Success Planner contains a council program calendar on page 9. This can be used to plan out your programs for the year. Additionally, it contains a detailed calendar of the entire fraternal year beginning on page 11. When used consistently, these tools will guide charitable activities performed throughout the year. Completing and reviewing this planner can assist in tabulating donations and volunteer hours resulting from various activities. Additionally, when completed throughout the year, units can use the Fraternal Programs Report Form, item number 10784, to track donations, volunteers, and hours. This data can be totaled and used to fill out corresponding fields on the fraternal survey. The Fraternal Program Report Form number 10784 can now be accessed online only. However, every time the form is completed, a PDF version will be emailed directly to you. This PDF can act as a receipt for tracing your data. To complete this form, visit kfc.org/forms or kfc.org/FIA-forms. Another method of tabulating data to assist in completing the Annual Survey of Fraternal Activity is by asking Brother Knights to report their volunteer hours on the Individual Member Worksheet, number 1728A. Using this method throughout the year provides an easy way to add up hours for each individual member. An accurate and complete picture of fraternal activity depends largely on preparation. Keeping records throughout the year is the best way to show all of the amazing work done by your council or assembly. Now that you have completed the data collection step of the Annual Survey of Fraternal Activity, it's time to submit the form. Note that you must be either a Grand Knight or a Financial Secretary, Faithful Navigator, or Faithful Comptroller to submit the Annual Survey of Fraternal Activity. The primary and easiest method to complete form number 1728 is by logging in to Officers Online. To access Officers Online, visit kfc.org. On the right-hand side, near the top corner, is a blue button reading Sign In. Click on the button, which will bring you to the login page of Officers Online. Input your username and password, then click on the button labeled Sign In. You have now entered Officers Online. Scrolling down, you will see tabs: Membership, Reports, Forms, Publications, Prospect, and Candidate. Click on the Forms tab. The second form on the list is the Annual Survey of Fraternal Activity, number 1728. Directly to the right, you will see the Online option. Click Online. You are now ready to begin filling out the form. You will notice that the year, council number, jurisdiction, submitter's name, and date have all pre-populated. Additionally, information submitted in a previous session has also pre-populated. This will allow you to move directly to inputting your data. When inputting data, carefully consider each activity for both charitable disbursements and hours of service. If you are unsure which category any specific piece of data belongs, review the second page of the 1728 PDF for concise examples and descriptions. This item can be found back in the Forms section of Officers Online or on kfc.org. If you wish to review these pages, be certain to do so in a new tab so that your data is not lost. When completing each field, the form will not allow decimal points. If a decimal is used, you will see this error box. Hit OK and try again, this time rounding up or down to a whole number. It is important that all charitable funds be reported in your local currency. For your convenience, the form will total all reported activities by category, and a grand total will be located at the bottom of the form. Once you are finished filling out all the fields that apply to your unit in both sections 1 and 2, you are ready to submit the form. Before submitting, check all fields to ensure accuracy. When finished, click Submit. There will be a pop-up and a secondary confirmation box. Click Proceed to finalize and submit your annual survey of fraternal activity to the Supreme Council. A PDF copy of the completed annual survey of fraternal activity will be emailed to you as the submitter. Council forms will also be automatically emailed to district deputies and the state deputy. Completed assembly forms will automatically be emailed to the district master and vice supreme master. These PDFs should be kept for your council or assembly records. If you have not received the confirmation email, there may be an error. You should email fraternalmission@kfc.org to confirm that the data has been successfully transmitted. If not using Officers Online to submit Form 1728, the secondary method to completing the annual survey of fraternal activity is through kfc.org/forms. For more information on how to submit online forms through kfc.org/forms, review the Fraternal Programs Report Form, number 10784 Fraternal Training Video in the Mini Video Library. Thank you for watching. If you have additional questions, please feel free to reach out by email to fraternaltraining@kfc.org or call 203-752-4270. Thank you.
Onward, Christian soul.